Hola, pues, ¿cómo estáis? I'm dropping by to bring you this bonus episode of my new project, Speaking Chilean Slang po. In it, I explain Chilean slang word by word. Next week, you'll have a new episode of Chilean Spanish for beginners. Enjoy it! You are listening to Speaking Chilean Slang po, the podcast that helps you better understand the weas we Chileans say. Empecemos, po. Welcome to this first episode of Speaking Chilean Slang po. Me llamo Natalia, soy chilena, and I'm the host of this podcast for you, a Spanish student who wants to learn those Chilean slang words that nobody wants to teach you. And in this first episode, we're going to talk about a word that must be one of the most used words by us Chileans. The word po.
What?
That's right. Popo. Po is a word that is compulsively used in Chile and comes from the word pues. It is said that Chilean farmers started to make this word shorter and ended up sounding po.
Aha.
And how do we Chileans use it? We use po when we want to emphasize an idea or say something that is very obvious. For example, if I ask you, do you like cats? ¿Te gustan los gatos? If you only like them a little bit, you would say, sí. But if you like cats a lot, you would say, sí, po. Which is like saying, I really love cats. The same thing happens if you use no. When we say no po, it's like saying no way. Let me give you an example. If you are invited to a barbecue or an asado in Chile, but they tell you there is not going to have beer, you automatically say no po. And in Chile, having a barbecue with friends without beer is like going to New York City and no taking a photo in Times Square.
Unbelievable.
At least for us. Now is your turn. I'm going to ask you 3 questions and you're going to tell me. Are you ready?
Let's do it!
First question. Do you like to travel? Sí, po. Who doesn't like to travel? Second one. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Goodness gracious.
Okay, here you can say sí, po or no, po. It's up to you.
Okay.
And last question. Do you want me to explain the meaning of weón in the next episode? Obvio, po. You got it, po. Another way to use po is when something seems too obvious. For example, if I ask you, are you learning Spanish? The answer would be obvio, po, or sí, po, con español casi perfecto, po. Well, I guess if you're learning Chilean slang, it's because you have some interest in learning Spanish. Hope so. In the same way, if I ask you, are you here because you want to learn Argentinian Spanish? You could say, no, po, because it's too obvious that this is not the place for that. Or you could even say, sí, po, if you want to be a little bit sarcastic. Again, it's up to you. And that's all for today, my dear student. If you liked this episode, don't forget to give it 5 stars in your favorite podcast app and subscribe. This way, you'll help me to continue creating episodes and to reach more people who, like you, want to learn the slang of Chile. Hasta la próxima, po. Chao, chao.